Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Friday. All right, guys. Well, I did say this in all of my other videos, but I saw a comment and I don't know what to do. I have naked cats and I look like Quasimodo today because I'm allergic to them, and one rubbed up against my face. So here we are. Um, with that, though, we have some Vanderpump Rules to talk about. We have the new cast who has started filming, and then also Brittany Cartwright opened up about this Jax Taylor attack situation. We're going to break it all down. Now, before we do, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And I guess let's start here, shall we? Okay. In case you guys don't know who these people are, well, there was a Reddit user who shared a friend just got a filming notice for season 12 at their apartment. Another Reddit user ended up saying, I live in Studio City, aka the Valley, and my sister lives in WeHo. We both got notices last week, and I spoke to the PA who was handing them out, and he confirmed it means someone from the show lives on our streets. But it was also Bravo and Cocktails who reported the Vanderpump Rules reboot is filming right now. So, first full cast filming. Now, this is going to be season 12. Season 12 has officially commenced at Sir Restaurant, but it is an entirely new cast. And residents who are in Studio City and West Hollywood, they're all receiving filming notices. That's what happens, especially when you start filming any show. This is no different. But I think for these people, they're just realizing that this new cast lives in their area. But Lisa Vanderpump was spotted arriving at Sir in a black Bentley sedan to film the scenes for the upcoming season. If you guys didn't see it, let me just play the clip for you. Here we go. Doesn't she look so poor getting out of her black Bentley sedan? No, she doesn't. But thank you again to Bravo and Cocktails and everybody who shared these videos because we love to see it. I had this conversation on Hot Messy Topics today, and I was asking people, are you interested? I was asking Kendrick and also Emily, are you interested in the new show? A lot of people don't know what to make of it. And a lot of people kind of feel like when something's good, kind of like Pirates of the Caribbean, you need to know when to take it out back and call it a day. Like just be done with it. Is that the case? I'm indifferent, I'll be honest with you. Do I wish that it was at a different location? Yeah, I do. However, will I be kind of watching and supporting? Yeah, and the reason I'll tell you why I will be watching and supporting is because I worked at Sir for a long time. It's super dramatic, you guys. Sir is dramatic. It's a shit show. But if these people come on and they're not authentically themselves and they just come in as like these aggressive, like we want to emulate the cast that worked before, then it's definitely not going to work. I'll tell you that. But moving on. Moving on. Brittany Cartwright ended up giving details of a physical injury that was caused by Jax Taylor's outburst. This came out in the trailer, but Jax reflected on his separation from Brittany, saying, Brittany and I have been separated for now maybe about 9 months at that time. It's not going well. He recounted where he discovered messages between Brittany and Julian Sensley, who is the guy here in the little circle. And he said it just so happened to go on the old iPad and she was still talking to Julian. But if you listen to Brittany, she described the aftermath saying he flipped the coffee table and it like hit me in the knee and it turned black immediately. But she also expressed concerns about their child, saying, I cannot let Cruz be around Jax by himself. I'm sure he's not gonna love hearing this, but it'll be interesting. It was the preview for the Valley season 2 where Jax discussed just I guess, end of their relationship. This 9-month separation that eventually led to divorce. And Jax discovered that Brittany was talking to Julian and included a little sexy video of herself. And I guess that led to this violent reaction from Jax, who flipped the coffee table, injuring Brittany. But Brittany did express that she was fearful for their son Cruz's safety, stating that she couldn't leave him alone with Jax due to his rage. Like, she didn't think that this would be something that would be conducive to a healthy environment for her son. Do I think that Jax is a danger to his son? I don't. I think that Jax always talks about how he prides himself on being an amazing father. And I feel like Jax is very open too. Like, he'll tell you, I'm the villain, I'm the asshole, I'm this guy. And I think that we can believe that because we've seen it. But then he also says, I love being a dad. Now, has Brittany and her best friend, Zach Wickham from Kentucky, have they mocked him for this? Yes. Do I think there's a lot more to the story? 1,000,000%. But I feel like he's pretty open about, like, when he's really, really terrible and when he thinks he's not. Now, just because he thinks he's not terrible, do I think that that changes anything? No, I don't. But moving on. Katie Maloney, she gave some skepticism about Lisa Vanderpump's alleged call to Allie Luber, because Allie Luber went on the Biofiles podcast talking about her breakup from James. And Allie shared that she felt like James, well, Lisa, technically, Lisa called her and was like, hey, I think that you should get back with James. I think you should go to one of his shows. Blah, blah, blah. Actually, you know what? Let me just play the clip for you guys so you can hear it for yourself. I'm not going to put words in her mouth. Here we go. Thank you to Breaking the Rules pod clips.
I've been very critical of in relation to the story is Lisa Vanderpump.
All I'll say, she called me and she did make sure, like, are you okay? I mean, this was like 2 months later, but she called and made sure.
She called you 2 months later?
Maybe, or a month. I don't know.
Certainly not the next day.
Certainly not the next day, but she called and checked in on me. And then she's very protective of her James. And I get it because I was too for a long time. Like, it's very motherly.
You were in love with him.
Yeah. Who's in love with him? Right. I think that she feels protected like a mother almost to him. Yeah. And, I thought that was really weird at first when I first got on the show. Then I kind of started to understand it a little more. But, she was basically like, Allie, like, he needs you. Like, you're really good together. I don't think that
so she was trying to convince you to stay with him even after learning that he.
Yeah. She was like, you should go travel with him to his shows this weekend. I'm like, first of all, what shows? He's canceled right now. And also, no, I just moved into an apartment. We're not together, but it was really weird because on the call, I was kind of like, I was like weak in the moment, and I'm like, like, did I make the wrong, you know what I mean? Like, questioning everything.
Do you think James asked her to make that call?
I don't know. I really don't know. And it was a lot of like, well, you were drinking too. And
she said that to you?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like you need to protect Lisa Vanderpump in this moment?
Yeah.
Another person.
Well, Katie Maloney ended up coming out saying, I fully believe that happened. She made me feel like I wasn't justified or valid in my reasons. And then also she kind of made it about her because she was like, I wrote those vows. But regarding the opening of something about her, Katie did say it was like, no congrats, no nothing. And she also commented on what's perceived as favoritism. And she said she really wanted to look out for Tom Sandoval, and it kind of just regarded how that would make other people feel. So there's a lot of backlash going to Lisa Vanderpump. Now, I want to hear what you guys think. Guys, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. You guys can see a little tail over here because I got Pippa. But I love you guys. Smash the like button. And I'm going to take some Benadryl and get rid of the Quasimodo eye. Love you guys. Well, both, really. No bueno. See you later.